Everyone, coming to you from the bedroom, day 3 of retirement. I have a big mess in front of me because I am packing to leave for a trip. But day 3 of retirement, how am I feeling? Well, right now it kind of feels like I'm on vacation, and when I get back, I'm going to go back to work again. So, but it could be because I'm packing for a trip that I feel that way. I'm pretty sure that's the reason I feel that way. So I'm packing to go to Korea for 10 days. And then after that, I'm going to go to Indonesia to visit my daughter and hang out with her for the summer. That was the biggest thing I was looking forward to in retirement. And I'm very, very excited to be able to do this with her. I met with family over this past weekend. My mom is in her mid-80s. So her health it's okay. So I'm hoping that everything is going to continue to go okay with her while I'm gone. You know, this is kind of the longest I've ever been gone from family. I have 2 kids over here in the US. I have my mom here, all of my siblings, and just want everyone to be okay while I'm gone. I'm not used to packing for a whole 3 months. So I have a bigger piece of luggage that's going with me. The max it can weigh is 50 pounds. I had a scale out in the living room, and I would step on the scale, and then I would pick up this piece of luggage, which was so hard to pick up because it was a whopping 50 pounds. Now, there was a comforter in there. My daughter's grandmother, my ex-husband's mom, made my daughter this beautiful quilt. So I've been wanting to get it over to her. So that I put in my carry-on. My carry-on can be 22 pounds, so that'll be fine in there because I normally don't put much in my carry-on other than what I need on the plane. It's a long plane ride. To Korea, it's 14 hours. When I go to see her, it's more like 20 hours. So I usually have toiletries and stuff like that so I can clean up mid-flight, like when I wake up. My prescriptions, of course, I always put in my carry-on because I wouldn't want to get to where I'm going and have my luggage be lost and I wouldn't have my prescriptions. So I have things like that in my carry-on. I got the checked bag down to a little over 40 pounds, so that's pretty good. I feel pretty comfortable that even if my scale is a little inaccurate, I'll still be okay. So in my carry-on luggage, I do keep this. I always take this with me. When it wears out, I'm going to have to get another one, but it's a drawstring bag, and I always keep this in my luggage. It has my work logo on it. So that's kind of really sweet. It makes me a little sad that I retired from there. Sometimes it does. It's a big part of my identity, right? But anyways, this goes with me, and I will put this in the overhead compartment in my carry-on, and then I have everything in this bag within my carry-on. And before I get on the plane, I just take this out so that this is in my seat with me, and it has everything I need to function on the plane ride. I always have 2 water bottles that are empty, and then I take them past security. When I get past security, I will fill them up. And I have little packets of electrolyte powder that I put in here, and that keeps me feeling pretty good. If I stay hydrated by bringing water onto the plane rather than drinking the little Dixie cups that they give you, I will feel pretty good when I land. I also make sure that when I'm on the flight, I opt for fruit platters all the way. A lot of times with the fruit platters, they'll bring you yogurt. Sometimes I'll take packs of almonds on the plane with me. This time I have protein bars. So they did not have a fruit platter. I'm flying Air Canada this time. Air Canada doesn't have an option for fruit platters. They used to, and they took them away. I was talking with them on the phone about this. Air Canada, please bring back your fruit platters. So I ordered a vegetarian meal, and I'll see how that is. If I don't like it, I can just live on my water and my protein bars. I'll be fine with that. Maybe I'll buy some fruit in the airport before I board. I have all of my passes stored to my phone, my boarding passes. I have my itinerary. I have all of my emails from my bookings. But I also have backup copies of everything. I usually have paper in a folder. See this? It says retire and travel. So that was part of the big part of my retirement is I was going to wait until 65 to retire, but I decided to retire a couple years earlier so that I could spend more time with my kids, the one that's overseas. And then when I come home here to the US, I can spend, more quality time with my boys too that are here. What else do I have in here? I got this in the mail today. I don't know who sent this to me, but whoever did, thank you so much. I'm going to be studying this on the plane so I can learn some phrases in Korean. So when I land at the airport, I can politely use at least some of their phrases. Even if I say them wrong, I just think it's great when I think that makes people in other cultures happy when we at least try to learn a couple phrases in their language. It's very nice. I also just found this $50. I'm pretty sure I know where it came from, but I had it tucked under a vase in my bedroom. So I have this for the plane ride too. So that'll be really nice. I have all of my contacts, of course. I throw these in here because I would be lost without them. Bifocal contacts, because yes, it's a old lady thing. I need my bifocal contacts so I can read and everything. This is the backpack that I will be, this is my purse actually. Interesting. This is my purse. My purse is a backpack, and it can also zipper together to just be slung over one shoulder. But what's really nice is it has a zipper on the back side that faces me, so I can put everything in there and it's secure. And then there's a zipper on the front, and I would just put like sunglasses or something in there. But anything that I'm worried about would either go inside or in that back zipper. And then the inside is actually big enough to stick a water bottle in. So I'm very, very pleased with this purse. They were very expensive online. I found this one at Marshall's. I love Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And that is it for the packing video. I will post another video when I'm on my way to Korea, maybe when I get there, if it's not too dark. I don't think I'm going to be getting to my hotel in Seoul until about 9:30 at night. So I'm going to be dragging butt, but I'll try to film something. Bye-bye.